Hey everybody, hope you guys are all well and that you are thriving and navigating these times. Hi to all you beautiful people. Thank you to all of you that are subscribing, that are commenting. I do look at the comments and I haven't replied to every single one of them. Thank you to all of you that have watched me on Next Level Soul with Alex Ferrari. What an amazing guy doing amazing work, and I was incredibly blessed and grateful to be on his podcast. And I am getting back to everybody. Please just bear with me. All the emails, people wanting to book in for a session, I'm incredibly, incredibly grateful and uplifted and amazed and just sometimes overwhelmed with the amazing response that it's brought. It's been incredible in the sense of lots of learnings and for myself, for my business, where I'm heading to, what I've been shown. And once again, thank you to all of you who are here. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about the upgrade that I've gone through and am going through. And last weekend, I felt incredibly flat. There was stuff going on with my throat and my third eye at the back, and I thought, wow, what's this about? And I didn't realize at the time that I was going through an upgrade. And immediately I thought it was perhaps flu. Is there flu coming? I just felt exhausted. And what I do and what I'm learning is to take time out for myself. I've learned and I'm learning still without sounding negative or wanting to come across negatively. Is that right? Yeah. That even when I am taking time out for myself, I'm replenishing. And it's not something that I do lightheartedly. And I even cancelled clients because I didn't have the excess inside of me. And I've come to realize, and I used to say this, that if I cannot honor myself, I cannot honor somebody else. And that is the truth, guys. But as the mother that I am, as the person that I am, as the human that I am, I push through as best as I can until the body goes, can't push through anymore. So as you'll see, I'm feeling quite cozy today. Everything is upgraded and I'm back. And it's fascinating when we just give ourselves those few hours of, I go to bed or I go for a walk on the beach. But, for me, the best thing is for me to just do nothing. And I lie in bed and I do nothing. And that upgrades me. And that is where, on a cellular level, the Council of Eight was showing me that I am going through an upgrade. So again, from my heart to all of you out there, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Please comment. And I will endeavor to get back to you. I do read the comments. Sometimes I don't comment back though, but I send you love. So guys, I am channeling the Council of Eight today, and I want to see what they have to say. And with my upgrade, for the last 2 days with clients, I have been opening up my eyes. So that's been great. They said to me, Michelle, it's time. And I was like, mm-mm. And they said, Michelle, you can do this. And I have been doing it. And it was my own fears. Let me tell you, it was my own fears. And it feels pretty good. It feels really, really good. Not pretty good, really, really good to be able to do this. So I first, again, start out with a few breaths. And I've asked them about many different things. Some of you have asked questions. I've asked them about the earthquakes that are happening around the world. What can we do? How can we help? And I hope that collectively a whole bunch of us are going to come together today to watch this. And for all of you that are perhaps feeling like myself at times when you hear of these things happening around the world, I know that myself, I've been shown probably about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was shown that there's going to be a lot of souls transcending, and it's not ideal, it's not nice, it's not good, it's just shit in many, many ways. And remember that, and I say remember to those of you who are watching this, that energy is always moving. Okay, as above, so below. And whatever we have felt, the intensity that we have felt, the fear, the anger, the changes, that vibration has been felt in the earth. So many of us have been shut up with our masks, being masked. And so many people are speaking up in this time of uprising. So many truths are coming out along. I'm seriously not into politics at all. But it's been fascinating to see a few things on Instagram where stuff is coming to light. Not here in New Zealand yet. There's still quite a lot of suppressive energy that is happening, wanting to keep us quiet. And I'm not here to get involved in politics. I like to be here. I like to be the observer. There's many things, many subjects that I am not well versed in, that I don't get, I don't understand. For me, my part is sharing in the love and sharing that we are connected and sharing that we have our connection to spirit and that they're always looking after us no matter what. And overall, not feeding the fear. Feeding the fear does not get anywhere. And it's helping all of us to rise above it and know that, feel the feeling, feel the emotion, breathe out the emotion. Often I'll say to a client, just breathe out the anger, breathe out the anger. Let's not make the story in the mind. Breathe out the anger, breathe out the anger. And then breathe in love, bring in the shift. And for me, that's the role that I've been showing up until this point. And there's quite a lot happening out there, guys, and I'm sending you all strength and all love, and hang in there. It looks intense, it looks dire. We can and are rising above this. Just remember that, even in the moments of the dramatics, or if you've lost a loved one or are losing a loved one, or it's quite loaded, let me put it that way. So I'm going to close my eyes and then open and see what the Council of Eight have to say. I'm just going to take a drink of my water, my blessed water. And for those of you who wonder about water, just quickly, there is a wonderful, wonderful woman here in New Zealand called Vida Austin, VEDA AUSTIN. Please go and look at her on YouTube and see how she has brought about the consciousness, and how water has its own consciousness. Fantastic and fabulous and amazing. Incredible, incredible work. So I'm going to have a sip of my water before I channel. Have you ever had those moments where you try not to gulp? I was going to hide my mic because I'm a gulper. And I have to try and go, be a lady. But sometimes I just can't help it. The gulping just happens. Anybody out there a big gulper like me? I don't know where that came from. I was conscious that I was obviously drinking. Anyway, see you on the other side. We are ready. We welcome you all to this space and time where we, as the Council of Eight, are noticing how many of the human beings on the human planes are feeling so out of place, so not sure, so in fear. The fear does not exist. The unsureness is a realness. Yet the unsureness is a time for change. We ask you, for all of you that are here right now, that are noticing that we have asked Michelle to connect with her eyes open, that it's time for change. Many of you are resistant to the change. Many of you are not liking the change. Many of you have not enjoyed wanting to change. Yet the change is part of how each and every one of you evolve. When how do we say this? When the meteor hit and the dinosaurs became extinct, that was massive change. There was a knowing already that this was happening. Within these moments in time, this is now the knowing that is happening for all of you, for all your goodness, for all your greatness here on humanity. The earthly planes are shaking up. The earthquakes are bringing togetherness. Yet what are you being shown? The devastation. These are collective souls that have chosen to leave together. These are collective souls that have decided that they are not happy. And what we say to you is, there is a noticing from where we are at, within the ethers, within the quantum field, that many of you are rising above the unsureness. Yet it takes change, courage, compassion to rise above. So we have mentioned this many times. And what does it mean to rise above? It means when humanity is uprising, when humans stand upright, when humans decide that they are all equally empowered or empowered, as we say, they will stand up straight. They will not be the soldiers of war that they have been led to believe for many, 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 many years. Many of you have been fighting an internal war, have you not? And now it is time to stand up and connect in. When one is connecting in, do you see how similar that is? When one is connecting to others, the connection becomes stronger. So what we say to you is, this is a time where Mother Nature has been in disharmony for a very long time. Longer than we feel the need to share. Many of you talk about, even the young children talk about, global warming. Yet what we say to you is, global warming is very much a product of humans not caring for one another and not wanting to notice nature. Many of you love nature when you're on holiday, do you not? Many of you take the time out where you relax and breathe. Yet what we say to you is that nature is continuously in feeling. It does not have human emotions, yet it is always sensing vibrational frequency. This is what we mean by in feeling. So when the intensity of humans has been bouncing up and down and not sure and in fear, nature, Gaia, is feeling that vibration. And that is where things start to shift. That is where things start to change and evolve. And yes, we know, as the beings of light that we are, that this does not sit well with many humans. As humans, again, we say, do not like change. Yet at the same time, what we say to you is, this is the time to be seen, to be heard. This is the time to be harmonious. There you have nature as it was flying around, one fly that decides it wants to be seen. How many of you are going to be flies who want to be seen, who want to be heard? How many of you are going to stand up for what is rightfully yours? And we are not meaning that the anger and the fighting is the one that has to bring change. That does not bring change. War brings lots of devastation, does it not? And for many, 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 many years, so many big countries have been at war, in war, and lost billions and billions and billions of dollars. And how has this served anybody? It's brought more homelessness. It's brought more hunger. It's brought more pain. Yet none of you spoke up. None of you chose to speak up and say, no, this does not serve us no longer. The slogan is, how can you be of service to us? Well, we ask you, how can you be in service to yourself? When one is in service to self, one sees the kindness, one sees the compassion. If we were quick enough with Michelle's hand, we could have swatted the fly. So many of you do swat flies. We see this, we see this, we see this. And we know that they are not the easiest being to be around. Yet isn't it interesting that the fly still exists until it doesn't exist anymore? And if they do get squashed, they evolve. A fly too has a soul, just like you humans that are watching this today. So for those of you who are concerned, unsure, wondering where life is heading, we ask you all to internalize and navigate your heart's desires. What is it that your heart desires? No more holding back. What would you like to do that is going to bring you absolute fulfillment and joy in every moment of every day? It is as simple as saying, Michelle would not be doing this work if it did not bring fulfillment to herself. We see, we notice, we are with you all in this time of change. And what we say to you is, bring harmony to the in. We are wanting to do a blessing of light and love. And we would ask all of you who are here today, who are watching this, to please think of a place or a person or a space in the world on the human planes that you feel would request this blessing of light of love to go through to. And the more we all send love and light to those spaces, those countries, those humans. The light prevails, the light will shine. When there is a disharmony in the body, or a disharmony on the earth, or a disharmony in a country, change occurs. Humans come together to help. This is your natural space of activation, of awareness, is your true highest vibration, is your love. And in that love is kindness and compassion and caring. And when you all come together, no matter what has happened across the world, no matter what diseases there are, no matter what viruses there are, what viruses have been created to create the fear, what we say to you is the coming together. Nothing is stronger than the bond of love. Nothing can break the bond of togetherness as humans who absolutely 100% unequivocally show up for each other. It is strong. It is strong. We have said this many times before. And now more than ever, for those of you who are watching, please know, come together. Show up for one another. Mother Nature is very aware of the shifts and changes of the vibrational frequencies that have been felt for many years. We know earthquakes have been happening for many years, cyclones, tornadoes, hurricanes. We know volcanoes. Yet now there is mass devastation that is coming as they are bigger. Be prepared is what we can say to you. Be as prepared as best as you can be prepared. And in the preparedness, there is one truth: light, source, God, universal. It is all one. So please, for those of you who want to send a blessing, take a few breaths in and out and send a blessing to whoever you think of in your third eye, or whichever country you think of. Michelle's dog got involved in that too. We thank you, and we are with you and guiding you, and know that galactically together we are all working it out. There is some warfare that is happening everywhere, yet there is change happening everywhere. You are all of God. Jesus' energy is stronger than it has ever been since he left the planet. Call upon Jesus to be your guide, to be your guardian angel. Call upon the archangels. They are waiting. Call upon the Council of Eight. We are waiting to navigate, to give guidance. We thank you. We wish you well. Namaste. Hey guys, so it's always about the togetherness, isn't it? And the change. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm continuously wanting to make it work in this lifetime in terms of doing the work, You know, I'm becoming more aware of my patterns, my triggers, and they're quick. They happen as quick as I think about something, boom, it's there. And that's the elevated awareness and consciousness that we all have. So I hope this has helped in some small way. And as always, thank you guys. I do appreciate all of you, and I wish you, from my heart to yours, wherever you are in the world, I wish you so much love and so much compassion and so much kindness. Sorry, I almost got those two words mixed up. But I'm here. Please reach out. Even people who don't want to book a session, that is okay. I read your emails and I will respond. Sometimes just knowing that somebody's on the other side. So thank you, thank you, thank you. From my heart to yours, love you guys. Bye.